Spoiler Junkies!
All right, so let's move on to Demon Slayer. So Demon Slayer was battling it out with Mortal Kombat this past weekend. It's a major film release for another popular anime property. Not quite on the level of Dragon Ball, but in certain, if you have any level of recency bias, it is up there with Dragon Ball's popularity. And let me tell you,
sure as hell up there on them private screening price.
yeah,
$250. I'm like,
it was actually $250.
They want $250 for that bad boy. I'm like,
that must be the Fathom Events. It's got to be the Fathom Events.
I'm like, I saw it because we was trying to put together a Mortal Kombat screening. We'll talk about it a little bit more later.
Yeah,
but I mean, I was like, all right, let me go ahead. Ooh, Demon Slayer.
Right.
$250. Never mind. I will be watching that at home.
Right.
Like,
thank you, Q with the subs. All right, my friend.
Sir. Appreciate you.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. So Demon Slayer, when I went to go see Mortal Kombat in theater, I had no problem getting tickets for Mortal Kombat. No problem. I go to the theater, get in line. I went to the Cinemark because I happened to be down in Lincoln, not Lincoln Park, but I happened to be down.
Area.
Yeah, basically, the Taylor area. So I went to Cinemark, and dude, the line for the concession stands was all Demon Slayer fans.
Wow.
It was all Demon Slayer fans. Like, they were walking in the door. You could tell they were there to see Demon Slayer.
Okay, two things.
Yeah.
Pandemic aside, that's not really a fair comparison only because Demon Slayer is way more of an odd occurrence in the sense of, big screen anime versus, obviously this is Mortal Kombat, but whatever.
And let's be fair, too. HBO Max was showing Mortal Kombat at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Demon Slayer, you had to go to the theater to see it if you were going to go see it.
Right.
So you're right, not a fair comparison, but still, the turnout for Demon Slayer was so strong. My son went to go see it the next day. Couldn't get the earlier screening because they were sold out. He had to go to the later one, and they did. But it did very, very good.
Okay, here's my other caveat to that. Because of the pandemic, how many seats are they selling?
Well, it's still quarantine.
That's what I'm saying. And again,
rules,
I'm not knocking the popularity of big screen anime because again, it's something we all wanted to see. We all went to go see it.
Forever.
Oh no, but no, without a doubt. But like for example, if it was normal times, we would have all been seeing Demon Slayer on opening night anyway.
Yes.
But now with the quarantine and the pandemic and all that, it's harder to get into those shows unless you again pay the $250 and just buy out the whole theater. So that's the only thing I'm saying as far as the sellout part of it. I'm not discounting the popularity of the film. I'm just saying just in that part of it.
And it's not hard to say that it performed very, very well comparatively to other screenings. Godzilla and versus Kong infamously did very well in the box office. It wasn't a factor in this weekend. Mortal Kombat barely edged Demon Slayer by $3 million. Here's the rub. Demon Slayer was showing in half the theaters that Mortal Kombat was.
Those are big numbers, without a doubt.
Big numbers. Yeah. They did like $18 million on opening weekend for Demon Slayer. So I feel like the day is coming very soon. Thank you for the sub, Spotty. Appreciate it.
It's Spotty. Thank you for the sub on Amazon. 2 months.
I think the day is definitely coming very soon where our the dream that we've had of having wide releases of anime films is creeping because My Hero's done well, Dragon Ball did well, Demon Slayer is now done well.
Who's behind Demon Slayer studio-wise in that regard?
As far as animation studio or release?
Well, either animation
Funimation.
or
it's Funimation.
Yeah, Funimation. They got money like that. They can definitely.
Well, they definitely. I was saying this stuff years ago, back when we were watching Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
I was saying, look, these movies would come out, and I think you have enough fans. I might have been wrong back then, because though there was a lot of people back then, there's even more.
Oh yeah,
now.
Oh yeah.
It's like 2 generations now.
Yeah.
So I think it's ingrained.
It's also again back then the main difficulty was you didn't have digital release the way we have it now.
True.
Back then it would have been film prints that they would have had to order, and film prints of a lot of the Dragon Ball movies is probably very hard to come by in that regard.
Mark my words. I bet you the next big one to come out, and we're going to move on to Mortal Kombat. The next big one that's going to come out, Sailor Moon just had 2 movies in Japan, just theatrically released. 2 of them. Those are coming over here.
Are they both full length?
Yes, they are.
Oh wow, yeah, that'll probably come out over here for sure.
Yes, they are. I would, some people would have said the third Evangelion movie. Not Evangelion. Not a big enough property.
Evangelion is too
not a big enough property over here.
It's people like it, but it's too up there in the it's not. It's not something the average person is gonna be like, oh, I want to check this out.
Yeah. Right.
It doesn't catch people like that.
Sailor Moon comes out over here. I bet you that's gonna do bananas numbers.
Yeah, go ahead, Doc. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead. You were gonna say? Were you gonna say something, or you got lost? I think he's lost. He's deer in the headlights.
I was gonna, basically comment on the whole thing with Neon Genesis Evangelion. If they're gonna do the third movie, you can't release the third movie over here, and they never released the other ones.
They didn't. They released them, but not wide.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Not wide.
Not enough. It's not. It is popular, but it ain't Cowboy Bebop. Had they do a new Cowboy Bebop movie,
look at this dude. Okay, Hand of Omega saying Sailor Moon hasn't been big for a long time, though. Sir, I don't think you understand.
Yeah, Sailor Moon's
I
one of those.
do not think you understand.
Sailor fans.
Yeah, I do not think you understand.
Because there's a lot of people that watched Sailor Moon when it came on Channel 20 that you didn't expect to watch it, and it was because it was this is for females, for girls.
Yeah,
that was unusual back then.
Wait a minute, hold on. Did he just say Americans haven't seen the latest series? Do you realize how many of those fans have Crunchyroll? They have watched the latest series, bro.
The fans are out there, but I mean. Granted, maybe just because I'm male, I have no idea. I don't hear.
Y'all don't understand.
I don't hear people talk about Sailor Moon
y'all don't
much
understand.
as I hear about Dragon Ball.
Yeah, no,
and it could
course
just
not.
be that.
Yeah.
But I watched
girls,
it back in the day.
There's a lot of females. Excuse me, I shouldn't say that. There's a lot of women, young women. There's a lot of young women
I just call myself a male
that love Sailor Moon, and this is going back at least 2 generations. Telling you, the numbers are out there.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
The numbers are out there. I'm telling you, y'all don't understand.
They'll be fighting even by moonlight.
You don't understand.
Exactly.
Sailor Moon has that brand recognition going back at least 20 years.
Hey, we hope you enjoyed that clip. Make sure you check out our live content on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/culturejunkies. We also have a lot of content available on YouTube, unboxings as well as Blu-ray reviews. And you can support us on Patreon, patreon.com/culturejunkies. And on top of all of that, if you go to culturejunkies.net, you can check out our merch store. The link is culturejunkies.net/merch. There's a lot of great merchandise there. So there's links and logos and stuff all around me. So check those out, and we will see you next time.